Hello guys, welcome back to the video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this beat from scratch in Never Studio for an artist. So guys, let's take a listen. The song is out already on all streaming platforms. So guys, let's go ahead and dive in. So guys, I'm going to be showing you how I made this beat. Alright, so this beat was actually corrected something last year, early last year. So now the artist has released the song is out already. At the end of the video, I'll play the entire vibes, alright, so that you can take a listen. Let's get into it. Stay with me. I'm sure you will learn some new tips and tricks as well. Right, most importantly, how to organize your workflow. All right, as long as gospel beat is concerned. Let's get into it. The first on the list here is our shaker. So all I could do is just to extract all the stems of the beat, and we have this one. Just clap, something like that, where the shaker is going on, something like that. And then we have this one. As you can see, the name is there, Ampo Guitar, Help. Something like that. Alright, now this is just the intro. As you can see it, this is where the intro starts. From here to here is just, the intro. Now the lead now comes in, just to vamp a little bit before the main verse of the song. All right, so something like that. And as you can see, this one has been panned to the left here, to the right here. All right, so this one has been panned to the right here. Everything has been processed. All right, so and here we have the bass, something like that. And here we have the conga, something very simple like that. And we have the bass as well. So guys, stay with me. And we have the bass melody as well. This one, very simple, just to add more depth to the bass. All right, then we have this one, another clap, just that clap. And of course, as you can hear it, this one is palm to the left. All right, and we have this guy, that sound, just to add a unique vibe to it. And then just to add this one as well, something like that, just to add more depth to the beat. Okay, then we have this one. Remember, this is a gospel beat, a pure worship. All right, the song is out already on all streaming platforms. All right, and this is just a guitar. All right, this is a guitar. All right, and I think I have this one is panned to the right. All right, just to repeat the melody. All right, and then we have this one. I could have shown you guys the instrument that I used for the entire beat, but I don't want this tutorial to be too long. All right, so the idea of this video is just to share with you how I could group them and how I could process them. All right, and how I arranged the entire beat. Okay, stay with me, and how the beat is well organized. All right, so that's the idea of this video. Let's get into it. You see, I added another shaker. Remember, we have shaker here just to complement it. You see that? You can see that, just to complement it. And we have another shaker here just to make sure that everything is complete. Look at this one. You see that? Very simple. And then we have this one. Very simple. So this one, another guitar melody. All right, let me disable it. You can see that. So by the time I had this one now, look at it. And just like that, very simple. And then we move to this one. I think, yeah, I play something like that. Ground piano. All right, another grand piano. All right, and we have this one as well. All right, just to add that afro vibes to it. All right, and we have this guy just to, I think I play somewhere here. Of course, you know this one. You've heard it a lot in gospel. We have the parts. Just to add that atmospheric vibes to it. All right, and we have this one as well. So by the time let me just show you guys what is going on here. Let's enable some of them. Let's enable some of them. And then we have this one. Awesome. So from there we move to this one. Just to add a little touch to it. All right, there, nothing much, the same thing. And then we have this one. I've showed you guys this one. I use a lot of instruments just to to bring depth to this song. I use a lot of instruments. All right, and they all work in unity. All right, they complement each other. All right, the entire instrument complement each other and they work in unity. And I have this one, tambourine, and I have violin. I added a violin. We have violin there, and this is pan to the left side. We have this one just before the song commences. All right, something like that. So guys, literally that's what I did, and then just to to organize it according to the song. All right, now when you look at from here right now, let me just play it from here. You see how everything is organized from here. Now the idea is take notes. When I started with the guitars, the strings, and some of the percussion. All right, from the beginning. All right, you see the percussion, the guitars, and some of the instruments, they are not visible yet. Like, at every point, at every interval, I introduce another instrument. At every section, I introduce another instrument. All right, so that your viewers, your listeners will not get bored. All right, so they don't get bored with one instrument and with different vibes. All right, so that's the idea. At every section, you introduce another instrument, and of course, it does not have to be a lot of instrument. Of course, you would have taken your time to select some sounds, some good sounds that you want to use in your production. All right, and be creative with it. Okay, it doesn't have to be a lot of instrument. It can just be few, but be creative with it. Okay, let's get into it. See that from here, you know, the percussions is going on, and the melody, the guitar melody is going on. The bass enters. You see that bass, you know, just little touch, and from the lead. So this is where the lead start to vibes to it right now, but this is not where he start the main song. All right, but from here, this is where the lead start to vibes to the song. All right, and as you can see from that point, I introduce another vibe to the song. All right, you know, I added another vibe to it. Take a listen from this point. From here, it will change a little bit. See that? So guys, when it gets to this point, you see I break it down. Now this is where the lead want to sing now. So guys, as you can see from this point, now this is where the lead want to sing right now, the verse 1 of the song. So you have to break it down so that it can sing and pronounce the words very well. All right, and then you can now introduce your instrument and every other instrument gradually, step by steps. That's how it works. All right, so after you've done your first verse, you know, after you are done with the intro, all right, now when the lead now wants to come in, you have to break it down so that the first sentence or the first verse can be loud and clear. All right, so that as soon as it is captured, then you now begin to introduce your instrument little by little, and that's it. And at every point you change, you know, you add some little touch to it, you know, some instrument, and you change some vibes so that everything, and before you know it, everything becomes one. All right, the idea is just to be creative. The drums, the keyboard, everything, I did it myself, and I play the drums on the keyboard. You see that? Very funny. So you have to think like a drummer, you think like a keyboardist, you think like, you know, all those instrumentalists. You have to think like as though you are one of them. All right, so I had to play the drums on my keyboard. You know, of course I did this beat, I made this beat last year, early last year, but right now there's a way I normally do my production. It's a lot easier than before. All right, so this is one of those songs that I made in the past. All right, so let's get into it. And then so right now I'm going to play the entire beat so that you can take a listen to the entire vibes. All right, so as you can see, everything is organized. We have when they start the intro, all right, and where the lead from here is where the lead, you know, starts to vibes on the song, and from here, this is where the lead start the main song, which is the verse 1 of the song. And when it gets here, the backup comes in. All right, and things change from that angle point. Let's take a listen. Now, so that's it. So from here, this is where the backup now begin to sing. All right, and from here, this is where we have the chorus. So this is where we have the chorus, and then of course we have the second lead. You know, I think there are two people that sang the song. So we have the bridge. All right, everything is organized. All right, and then we think it's a live drum. I played it on the keyboard. Alright, I played it on the keyboard. You just have to be creative. Very simple. And I was so excited about it. So guys, literally that is it. That is it. All right. So I'm gonna play the entire beat right now. I'm gonna play the entire beat. Actually, I wish I could show you guys the plugin that I used for this beat. All right. I actually planned to do that, but I think I lost it. You know, I made this beat a long time ago, and via my second device, I've updated my software and all that, so it was hard for me to get the entire plugin. Some of the plugins I've uninstalled them. I just have to extract it. All right, so that's it. I could have shown you guys the plugins for the entire beat. Okay, and of course I hope you learned something. So I'm going to play the entire beat right now so that you can take a listen and hear the entire beat and feel the vibes. All right, and this was made last year. So guys, let's get into it. Let's dive in. So guys, literally that's it. You've listened to it, you've heard it. So, and I hope that this video is helpful. Okay, nothing much, nothing crazy. Until the next one, see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Consider subscribing, and until the next one, see you guys in the next video.